Hello, Gems. Back again with another video. I hope all is well with you guys on this beautiful Sunday morning. It is a beautiful day. I'm just getting started. I wanted to just bring to your attention some changes that's happening with the channel. Well, anyway, I'm making some changes. Like I said, when I first got started into um, tarot, you know, someone sent me a video. I jumped in. I started, watching. Next thing you know, I'm like, wow, okay, this is pretty interesting. But my energy was so different then. Okay, let's start by saying that my energy was, I'm just going to be honest with you. I was at a low vibing. Things weren't, it was a plethora of things going on. Seriously, it was so many different things happening at once: personal, career, family. So many different things pulling at me at one time. So my energy, of course, wasn't as high vibing as it should have been. Okay. With that said, I was watching tarot readings and everything, and I jumped in and I started doing them myself. Okay, but I'm not on that. I'm not in that energy anymore. If you know what I mean? Because see, with therapy and whatever the heck you're doing to better yourself, you're gonna elevate. Your energy is gonna be on that same level. It shouldn't anyway. If you're really doing the work. If you really mean that, okay, I need to get some things, realize some things about myself, fix some things about myself, this and the third, whatever, and you're dedicated to that and you're really doing it with the intention of being a better person, a lot of the stuff that you were attracted to then you will no longer be attracted to. Okay, because a lot of the readers, some of the readers that I used to watch then, I no longer watch, and there's no shade against them. That's their energy. That they deliver a message. To individuals that need it. We all here to serve a purpose, and if they're to serve the low vibing community, then hey, everybody's got to start someplace. You get what I'm saying? So, but with moving forward, I intend to do more deliberate, like my readings. I was saying this in a couple of other videos this weekend. I think it was Friday. I don't have time to discuss ex individuals. Ex, we're not elaborating on an ex. If you want a reading about your ex, you're gonna have to book an appointment with me, and all of that information is in the description. Is in the description box. You want to know about your ex? Fine, go to my calendar, pay for the video, pay for the meeting, and we can get together, and I can make that happen for you. But outside of that, I'm not doing any direct, okay, let's see what your ex is doing today, or what's going on with your ex. And I don't care about that. We don't care about that. We're moving forward. This is a forward moving, hopefully enlightening channel, where you can come here and get some words of encouragement, some uplifting words, content, from me, and just let that be it. Okay, none of that X factor bull crap. But like I said, if you want to go there, it's going to cost you. Just go to my calendar, book it. I will get in touch with you, send you the link. We can link, it'll be like a Zoom meeting or whatever, and you can just go on out there. We can just do our thing in real time. So that's that. Now, this channel, like I said, I more than likely will sell merchandise. There are memberships that'll be offered. All of that information will be in the description box. I'm going to go over a lot of that this weekend and perfect it tomorrow. Like really try to get everything set up or whatever. It will be, I promise, it will be launched by Labor Day. Yes, because I'm going to give all this week up until Labor Day, nothing but my time and attention on, tweaking and getting these channels together. A second channel I intend to start, and that's going to be solely on spreads. I'm going to do 10 card spreads, and I'm going to do, let's see, I think there's two 7-card spreads. One is you, them, blockages, advice, and outcome. The other one will be future love, finding new love, that sort of thing. That's a 7-card spread. Both of those are 7-card spreads. My 3-card spreads will be push and pull love spread, okay, for those that's interested. Also, we'll have a 6-card spread. Their headspace, heart space, spirit, and 3D. Okay, so we're gonna do, now that's for those individuals that want something, you know, no information about their ex. And also the 10 card spread. I have my little sheet, you know, but it's called the Ancient 10 Card Spread, Tarot Spread, and it talks about the goals, the present position, the immediate influence, future influence, distant past, and final results, inner emotions, that sort of thing. It'll break it down in detail. But now with those spreads, if I'll give you the gist of it per se, the meat and potatoes, and then in order for you to get the extras or elaboration on any particular area of the 10 card, 7 card, 3 card, 6 card spread, you'll have to go over to my Patreon and you know, tune in there. So it's getting ready to be some changes. I've already had a lot of this in place. It's just I hadn't implemented it. But like I said, I couldn't see myself going in depth. And I knew what I wanted to offer, but I couldn't see myself going in depth with that as long as my energy wasn't good, you know. But I've done my work. I'm good. I'm Gucci. I feel as though my energy is very positive, high vibing, and I have nothing but positive things to say about any past individual, because they no longer, you know, that's not even, why would they phase me? You get what I'm saying? That's crazy. You move on, in period. You know, you just move on, and that's good. Moving on is a healthy thing. You know, it shows how what is it I want to say, uh determined you are to live your best life and be happy. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, we're not gonna take up too much of that time. But you know, I will throw a little sarcasm out here because you know how I am. I'm a little quirky and everything. But anyway, we're just gonna ask the universe real quick. What is this? And that's my is that a I don't know. Oh, okay, unlikely. Okay, we get ready to ask the universe a question. How, and I think we just answered it, but some of y'all, you know, it has to, wait a minute, these cards are, some of them are, they weren't in the right position. Yeah, I hope your weekend is getting off to a great start. Well, finishing up on a good start. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure satisfied. I hope you guys are too. Yeah, I had a wonderful time last night. Yeah, me and Boo Boo were on a date. Look, that's crazy. But anyway, let's see. And that's all I'm gonna speak on that. You never know who's listening and watching. I don't give a damn. And if you know anything about him, he damn sure though. Give a freak. Okay. All right. So let's ask the universe. Can we get confirmation? Tell these individuals, whoever may have tuned into my channel, to see whether or not they ex is giving a freak about them. What's going on? Oh my God. At the bottom of the deck, we got romance. But let's see. Let's and the answer is, if they had the opportunity to be in your energy again, yes, they would. Okay? But we're not entertaining nothing from that. And everybody, you know that because you were a good catch. You were the one that got away, collective, and you need to be thanking God. Yeah. So every day we might open it up with something like that, just being sarcastic, okay? He also asked me about Reiki. I'll elaborate on that for a little bit. Reiki's energy, baby. You know, we have these chakras, 7 chakras, from our crown to our root, okay? There's the crown, third eye, throat, heart, solar plexus, sacral, and root, okay? And if any of those are imbalanced, it will appear in certain, it will come out as, like, say your solar plexus isn't imbalanced. You'll see someone with low self-esteem. They'll be overly critical, you know, analytical. They'll be more like, you know, like a perfectionist if it's not in balance. But if it is in balance, they're confident, joyful, ambitious, optimistic. Okay, so it just depends. You know, you can read a person and say, "Ooh, hey, baby, your heart chakra is all up the place, isn't it?" You know what I'm saying? And that's because whoever that person is has got a jealous heart. They're hateful. They lack empathy. They could be codependent or giving too much. You know, overcompensating for areas that they have shortcomings. Okay, that means their heart chakra is imbalanced. But if their heart chakra is imbalanced, that means that they're compassionate, loving, empathetic, and peaceful. So you know, whenever you run up on somebody and you see some different behaviors in that individual, you know, you could say, uh-huh, they crown chakras off, or they root chakras off is imbalance. You know, baby, you need to send them some positive energy or whatever. So what you do, I have, hold on, let me see, hold on, because I got a couple of them. I don't know why I don't have any in here. One moment. Well, this is one, but I have a couple rather, and I love these pendulums. And I use it, so I have a massage table, and my client will lay on the massage table, and I'll just ask, you know, we'll have a conversation, of course, and there's certain documentation you got to fill out. So I've already kind of gathered some information about the individual through my little paperwork, you know, that I have them fill out. And then once, you know, we get to having a conversation and everything, and I ask them, is there anything specific going on? You know, something specific they like to address or whatever, and, you know, a particular area, you know, but with my pendulum, I can always tell. I can always tell exactly what area once I scan your body. Yeah. Once I scan your body with this pendulum, I can tell exactly what's going on, where it is, and what needs to be unblocked. And we might do 1 or 2 sessions of that, you know, depending on how you feel after the first session, whether or not you want to book with me again, you know. And sometimes it may take 2, 3 sessions to unblock that. Okay. And then with it, sometimes I might do a reading, you know, just to give you some insight of what's going on. You know, I might pull a few cards, you know, after or before, you know, it just depends on how things are going. And you know, I like to make sure that whoever the person is, my client, that they're comfortable, you know, and they're ready to move forward. It just depends on the vibe. I can tell from the energy of the questionnaire. I can tell from the moment you walk through the door, you know, and exactly what's needed, kind of, you know. But I just try to see if that individual can pinpoint and realize what's going on with them. A lot of times they just don't know how to fix it. They don't know how to move away from a certain, you know, energy, and they need a little help. And that's where I come in with my Reiki. So anyway, that's what I do. But I haven't, like I said, wanted to really dive off too deep into it because, you know, I wanted to make sure that I was coming from a good spot, coming from a good place. My energy is good. My vibration is high. You know, I do a lot of meditating. You know, I need to, in my spare time, I listen to a lot of meditation music, and I just get quiet and I just let whatever thoughts flow, you know, whatever energy flow. I listen to opening the third eye, different things like that. So enough about me, enough about what's going on. I just want to enlighten you and let you know where the channel is going. I will, my thing is with the Reiki therapy, I can't do distant, I can't do distant therapy, you know, with a few questions, and we talk about it and everything, and we discuss what's what, and then I can just, you know, target certain areas with my, you know, just sending that flow energy to you. But I prefer to do it one-on-one, you know, and with that, until I find a spot, and I had found a spot where I am here, I had found a little spot that I was thinking about, you know, well, maybe I'll go ahead and just, get that little area there and set it up nice, and people can come to me and I can do my little thing, and that would make me happy, because I feel like I'm really practicing what I like to do. But I don't know, guys. I'm kind of exploring my options. You know, I'm really exploring my options. I think I talked about it a few months ago. How I've always wanted to live near water. I'm getting older, and I just want to be wherever I want to be. You get what I'm saying? On the earth. Oh, I do. I just want to be, regardless if it's, I don't know. We'll see. But you guys are going along with me for the ride. You're here for the journey. So we're not receiving any negative energy on this channel. We're returning all negative energy back to the sender. We're not doing any of that. We're not entertaining anything negative. To each his own. However you read, that's how you read. You know what I'm saying? However you interpret the cards, that's fine. Everybody's got their own interpretation of everything. We're not going. Two people aren't going to ever see something the exact same way, and that's fine. Okay. So, but anyway, let's get started. Okay. Oh, what is going on this beautiful Sunday? Somebody is feisty this morning. It says, creating heaven on earth. It's happening. Oh, look. I know that's right. Go ahead then. If you creating heaven on earth, that's a beautiful thing, baby. You see what I'm talking about? High vibe. Let's see. What else we got? Yeah. Seeding the light. Laying foundations. Divine plan. Oh, collective. I like that. It's like you're building on something, and whatever you're building on is creating heaven on earth. It's going to be your little paradise. And I just talked about, living near water and, and I'm not going to stop until I get what I want. You get what I'm saying? I'll get to where I want to be, and wherever that is, I'm just going to keep putting it out there to the universe what I want, and the universe is going to pull it all together. And that's what you need to do, collective. Put it out there, keep manifesting, keep talking about what it is, but you can't just talk about it. You got to take action. Okay, birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. I'm telling you, goodness gracious, guys, this is so beautiful. I'm really feeling it. It is like everything, like the planets and the stars and everything is just coming in alignment, perfect alignment. And everything is happening at the right time, in the right order. And I really feel like that's something that's happening for you guys as well. You have to believe in divine timing. You have to believe that everything is going to fall in its right, proper place at the right time. And sometimes you have to go through so many different experiences and this and another. You ask yourself, why am I going through this? And you don't know. But if you give yourself time, you'll see why things played out the way they did. Once upon a time, you could have thought you were with your perfect person. This was perfect. It was just right. But there were some things about that person that you were supposed to learn from that particular person. And it was just like tools to put into your toolbox. You just added that tool to your toolbox, and then you go down the road and you do some more living or digging or whatever the case is. And the next day, you thought that situation was so perfect. You couldn't imagine it not being. And you know, not being with that individual, being in that situation, or being in that location, whatever it is, and there's something to come along and happen, and you're like, oh my God, and it seemed like it just turned your world upside down, but that yet was another tool that you needed in order to get to to put in your toolbox in order to get to this final project. Okay, and now you finally got to that one project, say, you know, and you look down and you see, oh, okay, that's why I had those tools, and that's why I had to stop there and gather those tools, and that's why on the way here I had to stop and gather that too. You know, everything comes together, and then but when you finally get to that last little project, you got all the tools you need, and it's almost like perfection. Well, that's what's been going on. That's what's been happening. You know, the card that was at the bottom of the deck, it says, creating heaven on earth is happening. Whatever you've been manifesting, whatever you've been wanting, like, okay, what's this idea of heaven to you? What does that look like? Yeah. Because along the way you could have thought to yourself that was heaven, or that was heaven, or that was heaven. But no, the universe was saying, can you believe that it's something out here that's even better? Can you believe that? At the time when you were dealing with or going through whatever it was on whatever vacation, whatever it is, guys, whatever it is to you, when you were going through that, when you were experiencing it, you thought that was heaven. It felt like heaven. But the universe was like, no, I got something for you, baby. If you think that's good, you wait until you sink your teeth into this. Baby, you ain't seen nothing yet. You know what I mean? And I meant it just like that. You haven't seen a damn thing. Look, anyway, let's keep going. One more card, and then we're going to get into this reading. I think we already have. There it is. Let's just, woo. Easy like Sunday morning here, guys. I mean, this is a wonderful thing, and I hope you are enjoying it just as much as I am. Trust your path. Yeah. Trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? Okay? For some of y'all, that's like asking, if you knew that you would have the backup, the support, that you need to move forward with the plan, what would you do? Where would you go? What would that look like? What would that look like, guys? If you knew that you had the support of family, friends, whoever, loved ones, you know, people that's going to say, girl, go for it, or man, go for it, or whatever, what would that look like? What would heaven on earth look like to you? Well, we're getting ready to jump into it. Let me see. I got to burn some Palo Santo real quick, because, honey, I just want to make sure that everybody's on the same page. My accounting teacher, I will never forget him. His name was Mr. Lambert. And he used to always say, slow down, Greasy. You got a long way to slide. Oh, okay, there we go. Clear the air just a little bit. Just clear it up. Make sure that we're not trying to attract any toxic, negative, nothing on this channel. No, we're not. You know, I know everybody got haters, but hey, you know, without some haters, you know, you gotta have them too. I'm sure they're paying attention just as much as my. Okay. So yeah, seeing the light, laying foundation, divine plan. What's your divine plan? Birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. So whatever you manifest and you know, it's coming to fruition, guys. So you better be careful what you ask for, because you just might get it. Are you really ready for whatever it is you're asking the universe to bring to you as well? Don't waste your time. Don't waste anybody's time. Okay? Don't waste yours or anyone else's. All right? Are you really, truly ready for whatever this is that you try to put out there to the universe that you want? Look, and on the split, what we got? Manifestation. I'm telling you, what are you manifesting, you collective? What are you putting out there to the universe that you want? Because it's paying attention and it's giving it to you. If you notice, I mean, like, I read something today online. It was by a reader, and she said something about people pulling back their energy. A lot of spiritual advisors are pulling back their energy because, well, baby, you get ready to reap the harvest of whatever it is you've sown. Whatever your karma that's coming around, baby, you at the top of the wheel is coming back, and it's coming back tenfold. You get ready to have a harvest. This is harvest season for you, collective. It's time for you to collect on all debts. It's when everything that you put out there is coming back. But they were saying that some spiritual advisors and this, that, and the third were pulling back their energy because they got to be careful who they share their energy with. And that is so true. I've noticed lately, I've been like, okay, you know, I mean, I love you guys to death and I be wanting to talk. I got time. I got nothing but time. I could do 5-6 videos a day, for real, if I wanted to. I could get up in the morning, do three in the midday or whatever like that. I really could do at least 6 videos a day. And if you don't believe me, I'll show you. I can do it. You know what I'm saying? It's exhausting, you know, because I'm talking and it's tiring. But I can do it. I've done it before. With that said, you know, when I put myself, the more I put myself out here, the more I open myself up to receive energy from others. And a lot of the energy isn't good. And I have to sage and burn my little Palo Santo, you know, continuously, because it's like to ward off all that toxic, negative ass energy. My gosh. You know, and everybody don't wish you well. You got some real haters out here that don't even know you. People that don't even know you, that you'll never come in contact with. You know? And you can tell. You know who they are. You know who they are. They know you know. You know what I'm saying? But listen, you let those toxic individuals pray for them. That's what you do. Because everybody want to have behind a spiritual curtain like they sow this, then they sow that. And they could quote that Bible like they know it like the back of their hand. But do you really know it? You understand what I'm saying? I mean, like, for real, if your behavior is totally opposite of that, of what you read or what you try to say, you know, try to tell somebody else about, you're a hypocrite. Yeah, a hypocrite. You say one thing and yet you do something totally different. And if you do believe in the word of God, you're not a mean-spirited individual. But half the time, most people that talk about what they know and this and the third and the word and this and the third, they're the most mean-spirited individuals. You know what I'm saying? So and once you see that, you can't unsee it. Once you realize that about a person, you can't unrealize it. I mean, like, for real. Once you realize, oh, that person really is nasty. You know what I'm saying? They ain't just saying it. They really are. Don't brag about being nasty. Why would you want to brag about being nasty? That's horrible. But no telling, man. They weren't well liked. And I don't know, maybe they had some issues. I don't know, as a kid growing up, you know, maybe people talked about them, laughed at them. I don't know, you know, but anyway, bullies tend to be, people that are bullied tend to turn into bullies. You get what I'm saying? And, you know, so your low vibing ass energy, you know, please keep that away. We don't want any of it here. None, you know, serious business. And they stuck most times. People that you know, they stuck on the same pattern. It's a pig. It's still a pig. They just put different lipstick on it every day, but it's still that same raunchy pig. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But anyway. Well, we got wounded healer. Let's see what's going on. We just need 3 cards. 3. That's 1, 2, 3. All right. Well, we're going to see what it is. I don't know. Okay, so we got speak up, worthiness, and shame. Okay. Speak up, worthiness. And speak up is right under seeding, is that seeding the light, laying foundations, divine plan. Okay. So basically, ask and you shall receive. Okay. Look, there it is, because you are worthy of whatever it is you're asking for. Birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. You worthy of whatever it is you asking for. The universe is saying it's about time. We've been waiting on you to ask. Where have you been? What took you so long? Okay? Trust your path. And then we got shame underneath it. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? Okay. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? Let your conscience be your guide with that, guys. Meaning, just because you know that you could get the assistance of the universe or someone or whatever the case is, don't take advantage of it. You know, stay within those moral boundaries that you've set for yourself all the time. Don't let anyone, you know, persuade you, entice you to do something you know goodness well you don't have any business doing. You know, you don't have to do whatever. The universe can sometimes test you to see how honest and faithful and committed are you. How bad do you really want something? You know, how sincere are you about whatever it is you're asking for? Let me see. Let me look at my. Let's see. Oh goodness. Yeah. So be careful. Ask for it, but be sincere. Whatever you asking for, whatever you asking the universe to manifest in your life, bring into your life, make sure that you are doing it out of spite. Make sure you're doing it, not doing it to hurt someone else, to gloat, brag, putting someone else's face. You understand what I'm saying? Make sure that you are A1, dead serious about whatever it is you're asking for. Okay? Yeah. Right. Let's see. All right. Okay, so speak up. What's going on? Laying the foundation for a divine plan. What's going on? Look. And here we are with the 7 of Wands. Basically, stand your ground. Speak up. Be determined. You know, protect whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, whatever you're trying to bring into fruition. Make sure that you are protecting it at all costs. All right. And don't compromise your integrity in the process of going after whatever it is you want. You know what I'm saying? Don't step on someone else to get whatever it is you want. Be careful how you treat others in the process of obtaining and pursuing your dreams. Be very careful. You don't have to bring anyone else down in order to have whatever it is you want. You don't have to tear someone else down. Everybody is here, and everybody can enjoy and have, live their life peacefully and gracefully. You don't have to, bring harm or, like I said, tear someone else down in order to obtain whatever it is you wish to obtain. Okay? No one is in your way. No one can get in your way. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you hear people say, "I don't give a daggone who get in the way. I'm coming through like a bulldozer." No, you don't need to use all of that aggression. You don't have. There's no need to be aggressive at all. You need to be your sweet, subtle self. Just continue to put out there to the universe whatever it is that you want, and watch it come to you. It's all going to come to you because they've been waiting on you to ask. The universe is saying, "Baby, where you been? We've been over here just polishing our nails and picking hair out of my ears." And you know what I'm saying? I'm just using it as an excuse. As an example. Lord have mercy. I hope you aren't picking hair out of your ears. But bottom line is, people, they've been sitting back with their legs crossed. Your angels and ancestors, they've been sitting back waiting like, when is this person going to ask us for whatever this is? You get what I'm saying? But you finally have, and they are ready to deliver. Yes, look. Oh, we got the magician. Oh, yeah. The desires of your heart are being delivered. Yes. And you know why? Because in speaking up, you've perfected the art of communication. Maybe your communication wasn't always that good. I'm talking about, like, say for instance, you just couldn't articulate yourself very well, or you were afraid that if you asked for certain things, a certain situation, that it wasn't, it was so far-fetched to you. You could have thought it was far-fetched, but the universe and your ancestors were just waiting on you to ask for it. They were like, when is this person going to come on out and ask for the hearts that they desire? They know this is what they want. Why don't they just put it out there that this is what they want? And I'm going to tell you something else that I just picked up on, okay? I'm going to tell you right now. I picked up on the fact that some of you could have not been saying it because you knew once you said it, once you put it out there into the universe, that it was going to happen. And you were probably on the fence as to whether or not you were ready for it to happen. But the minute you said, okay, I use myself as an example. I don't care. Oh, for a long while, long time, I kept saying that I didn't want a certain thing. You know what I mean? And then till one day, I just broke down and said, you know what? Okay, I'm lying to myself. I really do want to do that. It seemed like the minute I said that that's what I wanted, when I finally gave in and acknowledged that, yes, that's something that I do want to do, or whatever, or an experience I would like to have, things started moving differently. Sometimes when you speak up and you say whatever it is out there, stop suppressing it. Stop trying to come across. You think in your mind, sometimes you think you're not worthy of a certain situation, or being in a certain environment, or whatever the case is. You think you aren't worthy of that. But the universe is telling you you are. And now it's time. And it all had to happen in divine timing, divine plan. You understand what I'm saying? Things weren't gonna happen until you put it out there to the universe that you were ready for the next phase of whatever that divine plan is. The universe could see whatever it was that you've been through in your past, and it wasn't going to move any faster than where you were willing or ready to move. You heard that. And sometimes things have a way of happening that make us move faster. You understand what I'm saying? Because just like you praying for a certain situation or certain something to happen, someone else is praying that same thing, that same prayer. There's someone else on the totally opposite side of the world. You know, you could be in Australia, whoever this person is could be in the UK. I don't know, whoever you is could be somebody in South Africa, whoever your person is can be in Canada. All I'm saying to you is this: you two are praying for the same thing, and until you put it out there and spoke it out to the universe, it wasn't the universe was just gonna hold it for you. It was just gonna hold on to it for you. But now that you've put it out there that you are ready for whatever that is, now look at you. You're getting the heart. You're getting whatever it is you desire. Yeah. So, I mean, you know, I'm not sure. Okay. Yeah. So with that speak up, that's what the universe is telling you, to speak up. Say what's on your mind. Tell us what you want. You know what I'm saying? And you have. And you watching everything come, come to fruition, but you had to let your guard down. You were so defensive and strong-willed. You know, you were just some of you weren't really ready until you opened your mouth and said it. And you said it at the right time. Yeah. And trust me, whatever it is that you're praying for, you're manifesting, is divinely protected. Nothing can no harm can come to it. Whatever it is, whether it's a business idea, a love relationship, whatever, a new home, whatever drastic, it's a major. I put it to you this way: it isn't something mediocre. Whatever it is very major. Yeah. Yes, it is. So, yeah, you're getting ready to birth new creations, dreaming a new world into being. Everything about whatever it is. You listen, I want you to take a snapshot right now of yourself. As soon as you get out the phone, take a picture of yourself right now. And in 6 months, I want you to revisit that picture. Yeah. And then a year from now, revisit that picture. You need to see how much you've grown. I wish I had taken a photo of myself this time last year. Really. I'm telling you, it would have been a totally different. You would have been like, wow. I mean, it wasn't that bad or anything like that. It's just things have changed drastically since then. But I've opened up too. I've asked the universe. I've had my conversation with the universe, with my ancestors and Holy Spirit and whoever else was up there listening. I mean, you know, I've had that conversation, and the universe and everybody's working and doing, moving and shaking in my favor, and I believe that. And it's a long time coming, and I'm worthy of it. You are too, collective. You're worthy of whatever it is you're trying to manifest. Okay? The universe is going to provide you with the resources that you need. It's everything that, whatever it is that you need, all the tools. Remember we talked about the toolbox? All the tools that you've gathered thus far are going to help you moving forward on this new endeavor, on this new divine path. Some of you could have been afraid to speak whatever it was into existence because you were afraid of failure. Maybe you've given owning a business a shot 3, 4, 5, 6 times and it failed each time. Well, this time might be the charm. You could have, purchased a home a couple of times or whatever, and one house was a dud and the other house was a money pit, and the other house, the neighborhood went to shit, or whatever the case. And now you want to buy another home, and guess what? It's going to be the perfect place. preferably near a body of water so I can come and swim. Look. Or we can just sit out there on the pier and fish or whatever, or just stare at the water. It doesn't matter. We don't have to get in the water, baby. More than likely I am. But anyway, the bottom line is, yeah, that's what's up. Birthing a new age. It's time for. Didn't I say out with the old and in with the new? Earlier in this beginning of this reading, I said that I would prefer not to discuss information pertaining to an ex. How can you move forward with someone new if every time you look up you're discussing something about an ex? I did say something last night that was kind of offbeat. And I don't think I got the point across, so I kind of just left it alone because I was like digging a hole for myself and it really didn't make any sense. And, I mean, I knew what I was trying to convey, but it didn't come across the way I wanted it to, so we kind of just left it there. The fact that he is such a good communicator, you know what I mean? And oh God, it's so refreshing knowing someone or talking to someone or having someone in your life that's emotionally intelligent. That is everything. I mean, like serious business. It's just refreshing. Anyway, so yeah. I'll address it, but I'll say it next time face to face. That way he won't misunderstand what I'm trying to say, because definitely wasn't, I'm not for the ex conversations at all. I could care less. You understand what I'm saying? Whatever it was, that's they bad, they lost, Now, let me tell you something about this new birth and the new age and this, that, and the third. We got a page of wands out here in the reverse. Baby, let me tell you something. Don't get distracted by, I put it to you this way. The universe knows what you need, but the universe also knows what you like. And sometimes the universe have a strange way of testing us. Yes. They will put in your face what it is that you like, just to see how sincere you are about asking for what you need. Because I'm going to tell you something. It will not work. It will not come to fruition. It will all come to pass, and you'll be so disappointed if you are sitting up here being two-faced, if you are sitting up here lying to yourself, to your ancestors, to everybody that's in the spiritual realm that are trying to prepare whatever this is for you, whether it be a person, place, or thing. They are aligning everything up to fall into its divine order. And if you backtrack and decide that you're going to slip up and do anything other than what you're asking for, what it is that you've put out there to the universe that you need, if you slip up and do anything outside of that, trust me, you will regret it. You'll regret it. Don't move too fast. Don't be impulsive. Don't become impatient, restless. Don't let anyone distract you. You stay focused and keep your eye on whatever it is, that bullseye. You keep your eyes right there, because no one, not even people in your spiritual realm, will get so frustrated with you and be like, okay, this person wants to play games. Well, look, now we're going to play games. We're going to play games right along with this individual. And then next thing you know, this is happening and that's happening and this is going wrong and that's going wrong. And you asking yourself, why is this happening? Because you playing games, yo. You ain't got all these genies out the bottle. You and rub the genie. The genies and came out. They willing to grant you the wishes, that you so desire. And then you want to play games like, well, nah, I think, I don't know, No, you don't get to do that. You don't get to do that. You don't. You don't. You don't. Okay. So slow down. Be patient. Take your time. And really make sure that before you put your foot in your mouth and 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 say something you don't have any business saying, or watch your thoughts even, or think something that you have no business thinking. You have to, one, remember, is whatever it is that you think you want, is that a part of your past? Is that past behavior? Is that the way that you would behave in that situation? Is that past low vibing energy? What type of energy is that? And if it isn't on a high level, high vibe, why would you drag that into whatever it is you got moving forward? You don't think, listen, one thing we did talk about, and I love it, and we both agreed on, that's a consequence. I mean, like, it's a real thing. Consequences, are you ready? Can you really deal with the repercussions? Can you really deal with the consequences? And the consequences might last longer than you anticipate or willing to endure. You understand what I'm saying? So you better be ready for whatever it is you asking for, because hey, mess around and you get just that, and then you be wondering, like, why is this happening to me? They don't have time. Your ancestors and your spirit guides, they don't have time to play games, baby. This is real life. Because see, like, when okay, like just say you have ancestors and spirit guides and this, that, and the other, rooting and moving and shaking for you. That other person, whoever, or that situation, or that house, or that job, or whatever it is, they got, someone else could be looking at that house that would really love it. But because you asked for it and you so high ranking, the universe is going to give it to you. They're going to bless you with it. Okay, that's the same thing. A car, a job. You could be sitting up here talking about, yeah, I want that job. Do you want the job, or is it something that's going to feed your ego for you to get that job? Okay, well, we're going to speak in human form now. A person, you could be thinking heavily of a person. You could finally have said, you know what, this is the person I want to be with. This is the person I want to keep, woo, 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 this and that and other. You done told the universe, okay, I'm done being a player, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever the case is. I don't know. Let's just, but the bottom line is, are you serious? Are you really? Because the universe also have a way of giving you what you think you want versus what you need. And what you need could actually be fulfill all of your desires, not just what you want. See, what you want can provide that temporary quick fix. What you need is eternal. That's gonna go down. You get what I'm saying? I don't know, but however it fits for you, let's not make this, whatever you came to my channel here today to hear, this is what it's about. Be careful what you ask for. You are worthy of receiving it, and the universe is aware of that. They want to make you aware of how worthy you are, but don't play games. One more for this. Let's see. We're going to go ahead and move on. Look, what I tell you. Okay. Told you. For some of you supporting this Page of Wands energy, we already know that we're trying to advise you not to move too hastily and impulsive and restless. Don't be restless, okay? Whoever you are, you don't need to be easily distracted or easily tricked, because I'm going to tell you something. Somebody from your past, somebody that could be, coming in the future. Somebody coming around, they're going to you're going to look at that individual and you're going to think they check all the boxes, and no, they do not. All right. Now you got a difficult choice to make. Are you going to stand on what you deserve, or are you going to settle for what you want? That's basically what the universe is asking you right now. Are you going to stand your ground and wait for what you've been manifesting, what you've been praying for, or are you going to move forward and just take whatever comes your way? Because I'm going to tell you something. If you're thinking of dealing with anything or anyone from your past, or anything that reminds you of your past, what I mean by that, you could have had an interaction with this person before. Things didn't go right, or things didn't, turn out as you thought they would, and then bam, here they come back around. You already know what's going on. You already know what's going on. Why would you entertain it? You know what I'm saying? There come a time when you're going to have to look something in the face and be like, you know what? As tempting as it is, no ma'am, no sir. Or, you get what I'm saying? The universe knows what you like. And I know it's not fair, it's not right, but they will test you. You will be tested to see if you're really sincere about whatever it is that you're asking for. You know? See, we can always say whatever it is in the heat of the moment, when we hurting, and we want something really bad. We make all kinds of promises. Yeah, this and the third, da 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 da. But if you're not sincere, the universe has a way of testing you. Okay, I believe whoever this is gonna follow the test, because whoever I'm speaking to right now, y'all sick of you sick of the back and forth. You guarded. You got your, and I'm gonna tell you something. It could be you could have dealt with somebody that, whoever this individual is, I'm picking up on some energy here of someone that could have been playing mind games, or, toying with you, going back and forth. I don't know. That's as much as we gonna get. But it could be with anything, a job. Somebody could have said, yeah, we're gonna give you a raise. They could have been telling you that just to keep you with the company. You know what I'm saying? They know how valuable you really are, but they don't want to pay you what you worth. So there you are, hanging in there, and this and the third. But now you've put out to the universe, you said that you were ready to go. You said that you were ready to try something different, do something new. And the universe is like, okay, we're going to see. So whoever this other company is might come around with, well, you know what, we're going to give you a raise. But you've already committed to a notice over here at this other place. We're moving on. You get what I'm saying? And getting the promotion in the corner office and the whole 9 yards that you want, right? So with that said, now, the universe is like, well, you asked me to do this, that, and the other for you, and I opened up the door, and now you telling me you're going to stay over there? So you really have to be careful. You really do. You have to be careful, because I'm going to tell you something. The enemy attacks in so many different ways, and they know how to get to you. They know what your weaknesses are, okay? The devil knows. Hold on a second. Yeah, I had to get some more water. When I get to talking, my mouth get a little dry. And also, I want to say this. There was a need in the past. There could have been a need for you to be more guarded. Withhold some information, not tell everybody whatever it was that you were up to. You couldn't share your plans with just any and everybody, because, people don't honor. You just got to be careful. People are so hateful. They get to wishing all this old negative energy, or, toxic things. I hope that don't, So you could have kept your, could have kept a lot to yourself. Played your cards close to your chest. I would suggest that with all of your movements for now, collective. Keep your information to yourself. Don't be too forthcoming with stuff because you never know who people are. You see that third eyes on this card. Third eye. Yeah, let's see. What is that? Uh, it governs the pituitary gland, the brain, autonomic nervous system, pineal gland, and the eyes. It affects your intuition and imagination. If it's balanced, you're very intuitive and faithful. Okay, clarity, imaginative. If it's blocked, then you lack focus, judgment, obsessive, delusions, poor imagination. Okay. And see, this person's eyes are covered up. You really need to pay attention to what your intuition's trying to tell you at this time. If your intuition's telling you not to listen to a certain individual, not go around a certain individual, not, then pay attention to what it's trying to tell you. Yep. Yep. And it's also trying to tell you to block out the noise, block out the naysayers, block out whoever isn't trying to daggone support you, or not to say that everybody got to jump on and be, ride your coattail or whatever like this, but you don't want to hear the negativity either. You don't want to surround yourself with negative individuals. Page, I forgot to mention that pages are usually messengers wanting to come and tell you something, relay a message. Somebody could come and give you some not so good news in the course of this waiting period on things being. You could hear something about someone from your past. I want to say this individual could have been younger than you, a little younger than you, whoever this is, because I'm picking up, Page is usually immature energy. Whoever this person is could have been a little bit younger than you. And whoever this individual is, they could have been a little impulsive, easily distracted, unreliable, a trickster, lack direction, And I also say pages are messengers, so whoever this person was could have been, they weren't very forthcoming with information. It was like whoever they were, it was like, I don't know, just some low vibe and immature energy. They weren't passionate about anything, seemed like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, what are your interests? They didn't have any, I'm just saying, that's what I'm picking up on. Or it could be a relative or something like that that's in that type energy. Restless and impulsive. Anyway, you're guarded from all toxic energy. You're protecting yourself from that. You're not dealing with anybody that's difficult to deal with. You get what I'm saying? Or, procrastinating. You just don't want to be bothered with any of that. It's not going to fit your scenario. It's not fitting where you're going, okay? You worthy of this change. You worthy of life being what it is, and you creating a new, something new for yourself, dreaming a new world into being. Let that transpire. You keep dreaming your new existence into being. Block out all the toxic individuals, all the negativity. What do we have for trust your path? If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? Okay, this to me, and then we got shame underneath. Okay, that's like saying, look, all right, are you determined to stay focused? If you knew that this person or something or situation was going to be supported, what would you do? This looks like to me you stay the course. That strength card is out here, and yeah, you stay the course. I think that you would be very, very focused. I think that let me see. Let's take one more before I really elaborate, and then we're gonna get into it. I'm gonna wrap this horse and pony show up. Cause seem like I've been talking for forever, and I'm tired. Look, okay, new love, yeah. Whoever this is, whoever you are, I'm telling you right now, you're gonna have someone come into your life that's going to try and tempt you. They're gonna come into your life, and now you've already put out to the universe what you want, how it is that you want it. I mean, you could have described this individual to the T. I mean, down to the shoes, you know what I'm saying? These socks, whatever the case is, and then somebody from your past, and I hate to even bring this up, but somebody might try to come around and distract you, whether it be with work or, someplace out or, something that you like, whatever it is, they're going to try to distract you. But something tells me that you're going to stand your ground, because one thing you're not going to do is jeopardize whatever it is that you're trying to move on to, which is, it could be, like I said, a career, a home, a relationship. You put it however it resonates for you. But yeah, with the strength card, I see you as focused. I see that you do have the help of your ancestors and your angels and your spirit guides. They are with you. The universe is trying to offer you a new opportunity at love. It's telling you to, although that you can reject someone without being mean. You can reject an offer without, being nasty or gloating about it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you could have said, okay, I think I'm ready to move on to this, that, and other position. And the universe was like, well, I'll be damned. It's about time. And that job could have been empty, guys, for months, maybe even years. They haven't been able to fill that position. People could have been stopping by your office saying, hey, yo, when you going to apply for that such and such and such? And you like, I don't want to be bothered with that. It's too much. I already got my hands full. And then the minute you could have jokingly said, you know what, I think I will. Or I think I am going to apply for that, that, and the third. And the minute you said it, that's when the doors started opening up and everything started happening. And next thing you know, you got it or you getting it and this, that, and the third. So whatever the universe is trying to offer you, whether it's a new person, a new position, a new home, a new car, whatever it is, for one, it's going to be, I think it's going to really bring out in you something that you haven't seen in yourself for a while. Whatever whatever this is, it's going to bring out some things that you've suppressed about yourself, perhaps. People are going to look at you like, wow, such and such is brave, or such and such is they are strong. Look how confident they are. Da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? They're really going to be in awe of you. Yeah. And if this is a person, they're going to see you as a pillar of strength. Like, wow, I never knew. Or, it's like refreshing. I don't think you're going to do, this card says shame, but I think whoever that could try and come towards you to distract you in whatever way from whatever this is, this goal that you've set for yourself, they're the ones that's going to be ashamed. I think they're going to feel ashamed and embarrassed because they see that you're headed in a totally different direction. They see that you're not in that same energy you once upon a time were in, and for them to embarrass themselves, because I really think if someone try to come around and step, on your toes or infiltrate or do some silly stuff, you're going to set them in their place. You're going to set them straight. That person will be shamed, not you. You're very compassionate. You're emotionally awakened. You've grown a lot. You've come a long way. Yes, you have. You got new love coming. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy with this Ace of Cups. You're focused. You're confident. And you're not going to allow any obstacles to get in the way. If someone, whatever this is, whether it's a new home, new love, new job, whatever it is, if anybody, I'm really seeing it as new love with this Ace of Cups, guys. That's the only reason. But whatever it is you're passionate about, people going, if they try to cross you, whoever try to cross you at this time, they're gonna feel so ashamed and embarrassed, because whatever they try to do is gonna backfire. Nothing, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. I'm telling you, you're gonna benefit, to reap the benefits. So whatever it is you out here manifesting, it's just gonna come to fruition. And it's because you've been hanging in here. You've been very strong and patient and waiting for this to happen. You have. Yeah. You really have. You've been very patient. You've not rocked any boats, you know what I'm saying? You've done well. Are we in Virgo season? Happy birthday, Virgos. Virgo. Happy birthday. Yeah. So, yeah, I really see this as a good reading. You're not getting ready to, jeopardize anything for anybody. You're not getting ready to, you're going to stand on your word. You've asked the universe for certain things, and the universe is delivering. You being very patient, very, steadfast as well. Mm-hmm. This person got this lion by the mouth, by the face. It's like, they're in control. Mm-hmm. You've overcome a lot of obstacles in order to get to where you are right now. You're not turning back. And you're definitely not getting ready to forfeit anything for something that it says trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? I got a feeling you would do the right thing, whoever you are. You don't have to have somebody looking over your shoulder to police you. You have integrity, whoever you are. Integrity. Yeah. You have integrity. You're not getting ready to... I like to see when people get their little doggies, their puppies. I watch them grow up and everything, and the bigger doggies or whatever. I think it's so cute. They're no longer puppies. Oh. Let's see. At the bottom of the deck, it says, this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. I told you. And honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Okay. So, yeah, you got new love coming. If you wanted to know about that, that's definitely coming. And everything that I just said pertains to that. It can, if you put it however it resonate for you. Whether it's a love, I really do believe, because at the end we got this Ace of Cups. It's not the Ace of Pentacles. It isn't the Ace of Wands. It's the Ace of Cups. Cups are emotions, feelings. So I really think that this reading revolves around that, your emotions, your feelings for someone else, and how you've gotten to, how you started the journey and how you're going to end up. Just know. So if we had to break it down to past, present, and future, I would say in the past, the universe was just waiting on you to speak up and ask it for whatever it was that you wanted. You put it out there to the universe what you wanted in the past, and they started moving and turning the wheels and different things like that to make it happen. In your present energy, we have someone of some immature energy, that you need to guard yourself from. You need to protect yourself from this person. This person's thinking that they can't, that you don't see what they're doing, you don't know what they're doing, but in all actuality, you do. Okay, the universe is also wanting to remind you that you are worthy of whatever it was that you asked for. You do not have to settle for whatever that is. Sometimes we tend to settle for whatever's comfortable, where we feel safe, where we aren't challenged. Whatever this is that you've manifested in the past that's coming into fruition in your future, you are worthy of that. You can manage that. You understand what I'm saying? It's not out of your league. It's not out of the boundaries. You can manage. You're worthy of having whatever it is that you desire. That total package, that whatever it was that you put out there to the universe, you're worthy of that, and it's coming. But don't let anything distract you. Don't let anyone immature, low vibing make you think that you are not worthy of whatever it is, because you are. But something tells me that whoever you are, you're going to tell a lie, shame the devil. Is that what they say? You're going to, if this individual, someone from your past at all, try to come and cross some boundaries and say or do some things, they're going to be very embarrassed. That's all I got to say. They're going to be embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? Shame. If anybody's going to feel some shame, it's going to be whoever this is that's going to try to challenge you. They're going to once and for all realize that a door has been closed and there's no coming back. And that's what's going, they don't think you see, they don't think you know what they're up to. They don't think that you recognize the little petty ass games that they playing, but you are fully aware of it, and because of it, you're stronger. You know how to resist that temptation. You're not falling for it. That's something that tells me, because you really, you waiting on this new love that you've manifested, that you've prayed for. You waiting on it to come in. You're not, yeah, you're protecting your energy, as you should. If I were you, continue to protect your energy, because people are going to try you. You're going to run into all different types of tests during this time, but just stay strong and focused, and you'll get the desired ending that you so choose, or beginning. And with that, we're going to end it right there. Someone's creating heaven on earth. It's happening in real time. Believe that. Trust the universe. All right. And on that note, we're going to end it right there, guys. And if anything about the video resonate with you in any shape, form, or fashion, like, share, and subscribe. I wish you nothing but peace, love, and light.